A building in Peru is firebombed. The target, a provincial office of the country's forest inspection agency. Less than 2 months later, its director was fired and fled to the United States, fearing for his safety.
It's
something that's very rough, difficult. I miss my family a lot. My siblings, my mother, my children, my wife are all there.
Mi madre, mis hijos, esposa se encuentran allá, ¿no?
And what prompted death threats against Rolando Navarro? It involves one of Peru's prized resources, the Amazon rainforest. As chief of the Forest Inspection Agency, Navarro led an unprecedented crackdown to protect vital rainforests against rampant illegal logging. His team's work resulted in nearly 1,800 metric tons of wood, 3 football fields worth of planks being denied entry into the U.S. in October of 2015. It sat on the docks in Houston for more than a year. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement destroyed the last of it this past March.
This is the first enforcement action against what's arguably the environmental crime of the century, which is stealing of the Amazon rainforest.
But a months-long AP investigation found that after the record seizure, Peru backed off on its commitment to fight illegal logging, and Washington's focus was elsewhere.
The last administration seemed so consumed with approving a Trans-Pacific Partnership trade agreement that it turned a blind eye toward Peruvian violations.
Congressman Lloyd Doggett of Texas is not confident that the Trump administration will carry on the fight. U.S. law makes these kinds of imports illegal. The United Nations says the illicit lumber trade is worth at least $50 billion a year. And the Peruvian state attorney in charge of environmental crime acknowledges there's been weak enforcement.
In Peru, there are great deficiencies in how we investigate crimes. That must be said.
Before he was fired, Navarro's team found in jungle inspections that officials had routinely falsified logging permits for years. An estimated 80% of Peru's timber exports are illegal.
There is a whole chain of distortion, and the corruption is astounding.
So far, only low-level players have been charged, but no convictions.
And before this, you could go in, you have a huge forest, there are no guards around, you cut that wood out, and as long as you can pay the bribe to get it out of the country, you were scot-free. All you had was profit, no more risk.
Peru's logging industry says it's lost about $140 million in sales after the crackdown in Houston. But Navarro says he's the one who's lost, forced to live in exile after trying to take on organized criminal logging. John Moan, Associated Press, Houston.